Yo, what's up guys? It's Pygoz here, the Crypto Pie, and today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin because Bitcoin will indicate what the market is doing. And guys, what we are looking at first is the Bitcoin shorts, right? We have the Bitcoin shorts right here, and well, this is so if you're short, I wouldn't, you need to have a stop. You always need to have a stop, but now especially. And the reason why I'm saying that is if we look at the RSI, and this on the 6 hour, guys, we are at an extreme level, right? This 83 on the RSI. We have been here before. However, after that we collapsed. So basically it just collapsed a little bit, right? So that means you get a little bit of the price going up. So guys, what you need to understand is when the shorts, so people who want to make money on the downside of Bitcoin or any asset, right? What they need to do is buy back in, right, in order to close their short, or simply get liquidated and then it buys back in for them automatically. So what that does is it pushes the price up. Okay, so I'm not telling you like, okay, this is the bottom and then we're going up from here. No, definitely not. I don't think we found a bottom yet, especially if we get anywhere close to the 5800 range again, right? Then I think we will simply fall through. But looking at the shorts here, guys, I'll be pretty worried. So and I have no problem going short, guys. I have no problem going short. But when I go short, I always have my stop in place, right? Risk management, guys, right? Very important. So this is the shorts right now on the 6 hour. If we look on the 4 hour, obviously, it's also crazy. The 12 hour is also pretty crazy. Just look on the RSI, okay? And compare. I know history is not like everything. However, history is pretty important, right? In the charts. Okay, so whenever we hit this around this area, we just tend to fall. Okay, so then people tell me, well, let's take a look at the daily, and obviously we're not there yet on the daily. However, we are getting close, and yeah, so just watch out for that. So let's take a look at the longs as well, right? Because obviously if we look at the shorts, we also need to look at the longs. The longs are, not anywhere. It's pretty much like just under 50. So longs have a lot to just start climbing and, have fun. 6 hours. So yeah. If you want to be a contrarian, you need to go long now. However, that's also not the best thing to do right now, right? Obviously. So yeah, my answer is like just wait for some confirmation, and if you do, well then, if you do want to do something, then obviously short is better, but after a bounce, right? Because our little trend here is definitely downwards, and the way I count it right now is basically like a 1, a 2, a small 3, 4, and then getting some kind of extended 5 down. After that, I need to see what happens then. Maybe that's just one big, I don't want to say it, guys, but it could be one big 1, 2, 3, 4. So, we could go all the way down to like 4.8. It's all a possibility, right? But what I did show you there was that the shorts are very, very overextended, okay? So, so we're currently sitting around the 786 area. I have this marked for myself, and like I told you guys yesterday, as a very, very weak support, right? It's just weak. I mean, look at it, right? You don't get any bounces. Basically, we just go through and back and forth. It's not a strong area. It just isn't. So the 618 was a strong area, right? Because obviously you can see here, boom, you went to it, and then you got rejected. So big time rejected, right? So when we got back here, well, we got rejected a little bit, went a little bit up, but then we got rejected again, and now we're falling. But that's mainly because of that news as well. Well, obviously, right now I don't think the news is that much of an effect anymore. But now people are like, okay, yeah, we're in this downwards trend, so let's just keep downtrending until we can't anymore, right? Until the shorts just have to give up and basically get squeezed out. And what that squeeze is, like I said, guys, that's the people buying back in, or they get liquidated and they are forced to buy back in, right? So, yeah, what can you do then right now, right? It's probably a question I'm getting. Well, that's entirely up to you, you know, your risk level, etc. But from a just a chart perspective, I would want to short this. However, I want to short it when we get back up here or something. Okay, so we first need to squeeze it out a little bit, and then you know, I definitely would go short again. Well, why? Because the trend is down, right? I'm not going to bet against it. Not after we. So that's fine when you go down here, because then if you look left, well, then your trend's still up here, right? Obviously here is big downtrend, but when you look at the recent, it was up. But when you cross that 6.5, that's bad. Okay, then I'm very bearish, and you know, obviously there you go, right? Then after you cross the 6.5, I turn my bias, right? So I'm not a bull anymore, right? In heart, I'm a bull, guys. You know, trust me. I much rather go long and make money on the long side than on the short side. When I make money on the short side, it's always with way less money, right? Because I'm worse at shorting than I'm at longing the market. It's harder for me to call tops than it is to call bottoms, right? That's because I have such a system that I look at the 618, 6.5. Well, then you could say, you could argue that, well, why don't you do that on the short side, which I should, right? And I'm working on that. You know, we're all learning, guys, and I'm working on that. Like, because if you look here, right? So if you took that top back here, well, you say the same way, right? Well, then you just need to put your chart like that. Okay, so I should have shorted around the 618, right? And we went to it. Very simple. We didn't cross that 6.5. We were all good. We hit it to the tick, you know, to the dot, and that's that. So maybe I should have done that, and that would have been one heck of a short. You know, if you would have entered here, you would have no problem just holding it. You know, simply put your stop at break even and let it go, right? You made a whole lot of money. I mean, you know, 25% by now. That's a lot, guys, and you wouldn't be worried one bit. And then, you know, after the big drops, obviously you can put your stop just at the daily candle, right? You obviously don't want the daily candle to go higher. Well, you would have not been stopped out at all. Well, actually over here you would have been stopped out. Okay, fine. Then you can re-enter again, if that was your plan, right? So yeah, it's not easy, guys, right? What we are in right now. But what I can tell you in short, you know, that this 786, you know, short summary, this 786 is not a strong support. I would at least see it going down to here and actually touching it. This is not good enough for me. So actually going down to 6,065, see what's up there, and see if we can bounce there. And well, the way I would enter the market long right now, because that is against my trend, is after I see a little 5 wave, right? So if you see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Something like that. And let me just put a wave on there. So after you see something like that, then after that you get something like a little retracement, right? You will get some kind of retracement to the 0.5618. Okay, well, I'm willing to enter here after I see at least some kind of impulsive wave going there. Okay. Other than that, if I see something like just an ABC, so I can literally see that it's an ABC instead of a 5 wave structure, then I'm willing to go short because we're under the 6.5. All right, so that's pretty much that, guys. So in short summary, what we went over is we are under the 6.5, so under the 6.8, 6.7K, which is very bearish. But we did look at the shorts, they're very extended, so I do expect some kind of squeeze. And from there, what I kind of expect, the way I want to see is either a impulsive wave where I'm going long after, or if I see some kind of ABC movement, then I'm going short. Okay, and obviously that's at support and resistance points, but you have to figure that out by yourself, right? So yeah, that's the way I'm trading this right now, guys. That's at the moment I'm just waiting. Okay, it's too dangerous to go short right now because the masses are short. I kind of want to see a squeeze, so either an ABC squeeze up or a 5-wave structure up. That would tell me that at least we can expect another 5-wave after that, right? So yeah, that's where we're at right now, guys. So yeah, obviously be due diligent in your stops, and that's all you can do right now. Okay, so just manage your risk. All right. Also, guys, if you're not in my Telegram yet, join up with the Crypto Price blog, where you can ask me any question, you can ask other people questions. It's just a great chat box to be in, right? Let's see what's going on here. So we had a seed round that ICO Moontracker is talking about. So guys, ICO Moontracker is hell of a beast. He set up his own Witoshi, and for the people in my group, if you want, you can participate in that sale. Personally, I haven't contacted him yet about it, but because of the market, right? I'm not that much into willing to invest right now into ICOs. I'm honest about that. I'm in enough projects right now that I think it's okay, right? If I miss it, oh well, right? I'm already in some good projects, so it's all very speculative, and you don't know where it's going. So, but anyways, it's very nice of him to do that. So we're grateful to have him, right? Then we have a chart from Terry. Yeah, let's see what's going on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my 5-wave. Then we had, yeah, exactly. So it's under it for now. It's even. So yeah, exactly, Terry. But this line here, this top line, I wouldn't do that, because you're excluding all this data here, all of it. I'm not a big. That's why I'm not a big fan of trend lines, guys. All right, unless you can put a trend line that it all matches up. If it all matches up and it's on the log chart, cool. But if it goes like this, not so cool, right? Then I'm not a big fan of it. But I'm a fan of horizontal lines much more than trend lines. That's why I like Fibonacci's, right? But hey, everyone has their own trading style, and it's good that you guys developed that. So yeah, that's that, guys. Also, join up with the CryptoPies feed, where I post all my videos, post about upcoming ICOs. When I find an ICO, I'll tell you guys about it to whitelist for it, right? So you are ready for the sale. What I look for in an ICO is a great team, low token metrics, so a low market cap, so it's easy to flip, so you can make some profit. And of course, I'm looking for infrastructure projects, which are blockchains and protocols. Right now, that's just the best way to go by it, because we first need the infrastructure in place before we get the dApps, right? Before you get the dApps that are fully working and that are great. So yeah, that's pretty much why. Like I said, guys, if you're interested in some ICOs, hit up ICO Moontracker. He has something there. I just don't know what it is. It could be really good. We'll have to see. So, but it's cool nonetheless that he has something there. So, yeah, that's that, guys. Also, follow me on Twitter, which is twitter.com/Pygoz, and also follow me on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/Pygoz. That's that, guys. Both telegrams will be in the description below, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, hit that post notification button, and if you got any questions at all, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.